Top 10 Most Dangerous Places in the World for Some Serious Adventure. If thinking about it makes you excited, imagine actually doing it. 1. Death Valley National Park, USA. Doomed as the name suggests, Death Valley is marked as one of the most portentous valleys in the world. Located between Nevada and California, Death Valley is the lowest point in North America that is also known as a land of extremes. Harry Potter actor Dave Lagena was one of the people who lost his life in the scorching heat of Death Valley. Also, it is still a mystery that rocks as heavy as 700 pounds move on their own at Death Valley. Defying all logic, the sand sings, if you hear it closely. Also popular as Devil's Golf Course, it's believed only the devil can play golf in an arid and eerie place on Earth. Land with eroded hills, craters, rare species of fish, darkest night skies, and a lot more makes it one of the challenging tourist destinations in the world. 2. Volcano Tours in Hawaii, USA. The mesmerizing land of Hawaii is way beyond tranquil beaches and fresh floral air. Yes, it is among world dangerous tourist place. There is no other place in the world where you will witness active volcanoes this up close like in the Hawaiian island. Boasting the huge Volcanoes National Park, Hawaii is home to one of the last active volcanoes, Mount Kilauea, that has been continuously erupting since 1983, and also the largest volcano in the world, Mauna Loa, that rises up to 13,680 feet above sea level. This national park has an arrangement of lava boat tours that takes the tourists through red-hot flowing rivers of lava, volcanoes, lava waterfalls, tropical rainforests, and geological formations. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park has reported many casualties and deaths in the past due to lava haze, and also one can encounter dangers such as flying rocks and scalding ocean water. 3. Snake Island, Brazil. Considered as one of the deadliest places, Snake Island in Brazil is definitely one of the most dangerous place on Earth. 90 miles from the city of São Paulo, this super deadly island is home to the largest concentrated population of snakes in the world. According to research, Snake Island aka Ilha de Queimada Grande has about 5 snakes per square meter. It is said that snakes on this Brazilian island are so venomous that they can melt human flesh. This island is the only place in the world where the golden lancehead viper is found, and the most venomous snake in the world, the Bothrops, thrives. Due to the extremely high risk for tourists and black market demand for lancehead venom, the Brazilian government has strictly prohibited visits to Ilha de Queimada Grande. 4. Sculling Michael Mountain, Ireland. Rugged, remote, and treacherous, the rocky island located just off the western coast of Ireland is one of the dangerous tourist destinations in the world. Home to 600 uneven steps that lead to ancient monasteries, getting onto the side of Skellig Michael Mountain is quite a challenge, as tourists have to take an hour-long boat across rough waters, and in many instances, boats cannot even dock because of high tides. While tourism is on rising after this spot was featured in Star Wars The Force Awakens, the government became wary due to the rock falls, rough weather conditions, and safety issues on the island. Only 4 boat licenses are granted every year, and a limited number of tourists get a chance to visit Skellig Michael Mountain. 5. Lake Natron, Tanzania. The perilous salt lake in northern Tanzania is one of the most caustic areas on Earth that calcifies animals into stones. The highly reflective and chemically dense waters of Lake Natron seem like a glass door that dupes hovering birds thinking they're flying over an empty space. The moment they land on the lake, their body corrodes within minutes. A few years back, a helicopter pilot became prey to the same illusion, and his helicopter crashed and was rapidly corroded by the alkaline water of the deadly lake. The spectacular sight of this scariest lake draws many researchers, photographers, and tourists towards it. However, one needs to be careful while visiting this dangerous spot in Africa. Lake Natron is considered one of the most dangerous places in the world. 6. Oymyakon, Siberia. Experiencing an extreme climatic condition tests the endurance level, and that is why many people visit the remote village, Oymyakon, in eastern Siberia, Russia. What makes it dangerous is the fact that it is permanently the coldest inhabited place on Earth. Also referred to as the coldest village on Earth, Oymyakon is a chilling, dangerous place where not everyone can survive. In 1924, the temperature fell to 96 degrees below zero Fahrenheit, which in itself is a record that no other place on Earth has ever recorded. A person visiting this side of Earth needs courage, as even the eyelashes and saliva freeze into painful little needles that prick the face as people walk down the street. 7. Danakil Desert, Ethiopia. The hottest place on Earth, the Danakil Desert in Ethiopia, is one of the driest and lowest places on the planet that looks like an alien land. One can witness volcanoes oozing out lava, multiple hues of hydrothermal fields, and massive salt pans that leave you stupefied. Covered with more than 10 lakh tons of salt, this deadly desert lies at the northern end of the Great Rift Valley that is separated by live volcanoes from the Red Sea. Exploring this hair-raising region requires driving for hours on bumpy, dusty dirt roads that begin starting from Mekelle. The barren land is home to many active volcanoes that spew toxic gases. 8. Skeleton Coast, Namibia. Absolutely stark and inhabited, Skeleton Coast is located literally where the Earth ends. The expansive coast stretches 500 kilometers between the old German colonial town of Swakopmund and the Angolan border. The name itself suggests the formidable. It is perhaps derived from the animal bones that are scattered across expansive strands and a large number of ships that wrecked here over the centuries. Adventure tour operators in Swakopmund organize day trips along the southern part of the Skeleton Coast. Predators wander the shore. 9. Mount Washington, USA. One of America's most dangerous places, Mount Washington holds the world record for the fastest winds on the surface of the Earth that has recorded speeds as high as 203 miles per hour. Not only the strong winds are impeding, but the freezing temperatures that drop up to -40 degrees make the expedition to Mount Washington tougher than one can imagine. Also, known as the most dangerous small mountain in the world, it is said that even the seasoned hikers were dodged off course by powerful westerly winds that have pushed them many miles away from trails and roads, hindering their safe return. 10. Gate of Hell, Turkmenistan. A massive man-made crater that has been burning methane gas for decades is a disaster of miscalculation by the scientists who opened the gates of hell. In order to preserve the air quality of the Karakum Desert, the scientists thought that burning off the natural gas would be a quick solution, as the fire will douse in a few weeks, and then the air quality would continue as normal. But on the contrary, the flames are burning to date even after almost half a century has passed. The Darvaza crater, or Gates of Hell. Only the ones who don't dread flames can imagine visiting the deadliest place on Earth, and this is human error and not by nature. We must take legit steps to save the planet before it's too late. Though, the gates of hell have been already opened.